Over 37 people, including pupils, teachers, and students, were kidnapped in their school in Oyo State just last month here. The people are outraged and calling out the government for failing to protect the lives of Nigerians, especially women and children. The kidnapping of children did not just start today. In fact, let me take you back to 2014 when this kidnapping of school children really started. In April 14, 2014, under the leadership of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, over 300 students were kidnapped from their schools. They were sleeping in their school dormitories in government girls secondary schools, sitting for the West African Senior Secondary School examination. These were girls who did not take education for granted. Some of them have to walk and trek miles and miles from their homes in neighboring villages just to be able to get to school. And at approximately 1 a.m. at night, Boko Haram, an armed militia group who said they are against Western education, stormed the school wearing military uniform, and then they loaded these girls in their truck and drove away into Sambisa forest. A total of 276 girls were taken from this school. 57 of them managed to escape by dropping off the truck that they were loaded in while they were trying to transport them into the forest. In October 2016, 21 of those girls in captivity were freed through negotiation that was brokered by the Switzerland and International Committee of the Red Cross. Then in May 2017, 82 more of these girls were released in exchange for Boko Haram prisoners. As of today as we speak, over 80 of those girls are still presumed to be missing. Many who refused to marry these Boko Haram armed bandits were forced into sexual slavery, domestic servitude, and some of them are being used as suicide bombers. Then in December 2020, under the leadership of the late President Muhammadu Buhari, over 300 boys were kidnapped from a boarding school in Kankara in Katsina State. And in March 2024 in Kuriga, Kaduna, over 200 school children were kidnapped by the gunmen who arrived to the school assembly on motorcycles, and all this were happening under the President Tinubu government. And then in November 17, 2025 in Maga in Kebbi State, armed men stormed a boarding school at 4 a.m. unaliving the vice principal, taking over 25 girls from this school as hostages. 3 days later, just 3 days, in November 21, 2025, gunmen descended on St. Mary Catholic School in Papiri in Niger State, catering away over 303 students and 12 teachers. The Amnesty International has counted at least 17 mass abductions involving at least 1,700 children in a decade since 2014, which is the year the Chibok girls were missing. While these were happening, many people thought that the problems were very peculiar to the northern part of Nigeria, that it was not going to get to their own state. But now, it appeared to be spreading all over Nigeria. Just last month in May 16, 2026, in Orire local government of Oyo State, a southwestern part of Nigeria, armed bandits came into different schools, namely Community Grammar School, Yowata Baptist Nursery and Primary School, and LA Primary Schools. 18 primary school pupils, 7 secondary school students, and 7 teachers were kidnapped in that operation.
Good morning. Today is the 27th of May. 2026. About 13 days ago, we have been picked from work, and still now we are still in the bush, and we are begging you, President Tinubu, Governor Sheyi.
And the next day in May 17, a video went viral where one of the school teachers who was in captivity was beheaded by these bandits as a warning to everyone. His name was Michael Oyedokun, and he was a mathematics teacher. And this keep happening in every successive government regime, despite all the bogus promises of this government to protect the lives and properties of the people.
Láàárọ̀ a wẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ wa, wọ́n lọ sí school. Ìkan bí aago 9 kọjá, a rí àwọn ènìyàn lóòótọ́, wọ́n wọṣọ bí àmì. Àwa ń sọ pé àlejò wo lọ́wọ́ lúyáwọ́ta. Ká tó sọ báyìí àti gbòòrò ń bọ́n. Kálukú wa fọ́n ká, kò sẹ́ni kankan lára ń dì mọ́. Rírí tí ń rí báyìí.
Now, to even make the matter worse, these bandits, they do not even hide their identity anymore. In fact, they now even make TikTok videos, go on live, and then they even showcase and show off the stacks of money that they get from the families of the victims that they capture and abduct. Some of them even go as far as doing giveaway on social media.
Another story.